Yes, if I confirm, it's your boy Foxy P in the building. I like your boy, the chopper of yam and the fryer of plantain. Yes, 1995, 1999 Gidigbo champion, the first Igbo governor of Lagos State. But I say yes, can I say yes, we fit. Yes, father confirmed. Welcome to another episode of the Africa Today Show with your town Foxy P in the building. I like your boy, chopper of yam and the fryer of plantain, chilling right here in Baltimore, Maryland. I appreciate you guys so much, all the comments and everything else from the last video. That thing really touched me. Like, people are just going in and just like sharing their own opinions on the question that I asked. It means a lot to me, and make sure you always do me that favor and leave that comment. That's the only way I know that people are actually watching the videos. You'll be looking at the counts, the video count, the views be going up. Google Analytics, which is part of like YouTube, they let us see that, oh, for this video that you put up that was 23 minutes, so the average viewer watched like 17 minutes of it. So it's not like all those people are just clicking away, they're actually watching the whole thing. So the only way I can really tell that, okay, yes, people have watched this whole thing, and it's real human men or real human being women that are watching this thing, not attack our boys and girls, is by you guys leaving comments. I definitely appreciate that ginger. Anyways, let's jump into the whole topic of things that are going on right now. I'm going to start from an international perspective. I don't know whether you guys are following this story. This thing happened in Lesotho. Lesotho is one of those tiny countries in Africa. As in, Lesotho is sitting inside, completely surrounded by South Africa. Just imagine when your mother gives you like anewu or goat meat in the middle of the egusi soup. That right there, the goat meat is Lesotho, the egusi soup is South Africa. Completely just covered. That's how it is. That's how it's always been since day one. I was like, this people must have one kind of craze. So how come South Africa never came and just like collected it from them? But no, they've always been their own kingdom. They've always been doing their own thing. So imagine like Republic of Benin, or no, not Republic of Benin, but the Kingdom of Benin, for instance. Now, like what you know as Ondo State and all that kind of stuff. If that Benin people now say, okay, they themselves want to be on their own. They don't have any river or anything like that. They are completely covered by Nigeria. Imagine if they were their own country inside of there. That's what Lesotho is doing right now. So it's a country of 2 million people, basically the size of Festac, and they had a coup. A coup plotting went on this past Saturday just passed, and it was absolutely crazy. Crazy because to me, when they said they did a coup, I was like, oh wow, coup, oh my goodness, how many people died? They were like, the military now went and seized all the police stations. I said, police station, that's it? They're like, no, they even killed one person. I said, but that's riot now. That's not coup. That's a riot right there. But you know, for their size, I mean, you have a country that's the size of Ikeja, it makes sense. Only 2 million people. That puts them, I believe, on like, in the whole list of countries in the world, according to Wikipedia, they're like rated at 143 in the number of people in their country. So it's extremely small. So it makes sense if you go and control like 4 of the police stations in the whole country and remove all their gun, that's it, you're done. So the military went and took over. The president now running South Africa. So right now South Africa is looking at it like, should we now help that president go and reinstate him, or should we just let them do their own thing? You guys are your own country. You guys don't want to be part of us, so just do your own thing. So that's what's going on in Lesotho. I'm going to switch gears a little bit to Niger. Niger is right there on the northern part of Nigeria. So it's sitting above Niger. That's where, between Niger and Chad, that's where you have all those Alaafin people, all those small children, you know them, all those small children that be looking all mixed, all those light-skinned children with wavy hair that be begging you for money. Uncle, give me money. In Lagos, they be disturbing. Uncle, give me money now. Help me now. You're looking at them like, you like your light skin looking like half-caste baby. Why are you not disturbing me? Uncle, give me money now. Help me now. Give me a shot. And if you mess around and give one of those children money right there in front of stadium or on the Nickman, anywhere in Lagos, that you mess around and give one money like this, whoa, they're like pigeon. You know when somebody now drop like bread for pigeon, and you be like, only one pigeon I'm going to feed. All of a sudden, brrr, yeah, those people, yes, Niger people confirm. Niger, the news is coming out that the United States has finally gotten approval from Niger to install a second drone base. First of all, second. I was like, second, what do you mean? Drones are pretty much all those planes that be flying. It's like Spirit. It's flying without anybody controlling it. Anyway, people are controlling downstairs like we control our remote control. But they're just flying, and then now see the bad people, and they throw bomb. Boom! By themselves. It's an unmanned aircraft. And basically, they used to have one before, now they have 2. And I was watching, I was like, dang, why did they have 1? I didn't know that. And number 2, I was very concerned, because I'm like, you know what happened in Pakistan, right? Then when they went to catch Osama bin Laden, US didn't get any permission from Pakistan before they went in there to do that. All the people that US has been bombing in Pakistan, they don't even get any permission. So basically, the concern I have is that now US, seems that they have that drone strike thing there, they can be like, oh, look at that house. That house is a Boko Haram house. They'll go and bomb somebody's house in Surulere. And that's it. And we can't do nothing. It's crazy to me. It's absolutely ridiculous to me. But it's happening right there. And while I was losing my mind, I was like, oh my God. And I went to now search. I was like, which other countries around Nigeria does US have, you know, or all these other European countries have like military forces? Come to find out right there in Chad. In Chad, the French army already had, the French people already have a base of like over like 1,000 soldiers where they be flying all their jets and everything else. That was where they did the manned up and did everything else when they went to go settle all that stuff that happened in Mali. I don't know why you guys were following that story last year in Mali when those insurgents or all those Muslim people that went and started like, you know, destroying everything, all those tombs and everything else. It was real crazy. But when they had the Islamic uprising in Mali, it was from Chad that the French people were now bolstering up. And you know how it is. Ask the Japanese, ask the Koreans, ask the Vietnamese, ask the Germans. Anywhere that US, all these European military people, anywhere they say, oh, we can just stay here and just use it just as a for 2 minutes. So for 2 minutes, we're just gonna fly 2 planes out of here just to refuel our plane real quick. You know, we're tired. We've been flying for long. Once they use it once, like they said, never leaving, never ever leaving. So they never left. They never ever left. So basically, we have a base there in Chad for France, which the US has also been using as well. And I'm hearing that they'll have a second base coming up in Niger. So everything is just coming around. Food for thought. Now, on a much lighter note, so you guys know Linda Ikeji. She's the foremost blogger in Nigeria, by far the most popular, the most famous. She's out there selling market real heavy. I believe her website is ranked either in the top 10 or the top 15 biggest Nigerian website that have the most visitors in the world. So she's huge, massive. People will be saying, oh, I hate Linda, I hate Linda. Shut up. This is someone that has chosen to be good at her own chosen endeavor. She's pushing herself hard to be the best that she can be in what she does. And let me tell you something about it. People are like, she's ameba all the time. Why do you read this paper? Why do you read all this magazine that you could be reading? Cosmopolitan, this one down. Oh, they're cheating on Jennifer Aniston again. Oh my God, look at that dress that Pippa is wearing. Oh my God, I can't believe this. Harry is cheating on his girlfriend again. I don't think Kim Kardashian really loves Kanye. I'm a boss market. That's a fact. That's I'm a boss market. Die. That's the fact. Chris Oyakilome and his wife Anita, they're divorcing. I don't think they love each other anymore. It's not Amebo. That's Amebo. It's not news. Amebo. Why do you care about somebody's marriage? Confirm that's another story from that day. I might talk about it some other day. But you know, people might descend on me that I'm coming against a child of God. But who knows? What do I know? I'm just out on YouTube. Anyways, they are reporting the news that the Alaafin of Oyo went, as a human man, went and took a very, very short trip to the UK. And what did he do? Whenever you go on anywhere, you want to take your baby with you. So what did he do? He took 4 of his babies, 4 of his wives, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Took 4 of them to UK. They're going shopping and there's pictures to prove it. So yeah. I was so happy to see it. And all people were like, oh my God, why is he with all these young girls? That youngest one, the 4th one, she's not his daughter, or is that his granddaughter? Yeah, that's his wife. It's his wife. He married 4, confirmed. And I love it. I love it because that's the way it should be. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm not saying this for everybody, but if you're in a polygamous home, you're a man who married multiple wives, don't be choosing one and be taking her for the trip. You know what I'm talking about? Take all. Take all. He used to pay me so much whenever, like when Obasanjo was in office, everything's just Stella. I'm like, my nigga, you didn't marry only Stella. Your wife's plenty die. You have babies and you plenty. I recently found out that this guy, this Tunde boy from Tunde Bayo, what's his name? From Lighthouse family. His mother is also married to Obasanjo as well. I never saw her walking around with Obasanjo. If you have multiple wives, carry them along. Yeah. Pimping, doing pimping. Yeah. If you're big like that, if you're a big boy, I like that. Yeah. Carry all of them. It's a thing of pride. Confirm. That's how my grandfather used to do when he used to travel to England with 3 of my grandmother and the 2 other wives. All 3 to match. Yeah. That's the way it should be. You are the one that set up and said that I want to marry more than 1 wife. So treat all of them the same. You have to treat them the same. If you decide to carry more than 1 woman, treat them the same. Do it. So yeah, the guy is doing it and I was so happy. And people were wagging their tongue, going crazy, you know, the usual. Drinking Panadol for another person problem. Yeah. People are going crazy about it and I'm like, look, that's the life that they chose. He didn't lie to any of this bitch. It's much better than cheating. You like a baby, fella said it. If I like a woman, I bring her into my house. Whereas all of you men at the middle of the night, people be driving all around, going inside, they're going carrying all kinds of women out there and doing all kinds of crazy things. So that's a man who's taking care of his responsibility and enjoying his 4 beautiful wives. So and of course, you know for a fact the kind of alomo that he'll be drinking to ginger that system, because those girls are young and young babies. Oh, you better stand well to be able to deal with them, or leave story for 30s. If you don't give her enough of what she wants, she'll be like, my husband, yesterday I was hearing her Tinuke and she shouting, today all night, it did not even make me make, I beg, fire me where, fire me where. Confirm, you have to be on point every single day, no days off. You're the one that chose it for yourself, so you have to deliver. Confirm, ginger. Now, from talking about a guy who has so many babies to a guy who has absolutely no babies. This one dude, we just hearing the news coming from Akure, this guy, a 19-year-old boy, they say he's a welder apprentice. This guy was caught in the process of firing, tearing the hell out of a poor chicken in their backyard. Oh, Chineke! What is with the fixation with animal climbing these days? Why are the youth climbing animal? What happened to just soapy? Why can't you just soapy on your own? Just bring a new soap or bring almost soap. Just put make bubble, and soapy on your own and be happy. Why must you just spoil the life of an animal? Miss Stella Kintola, she was saying that she was living in the house and she just hearing in the backyard at night time. And she was like, what's wrong with my chicken? Why are they just losing their mind today? That's how the woman is now peeping from window, like, what's going on? Who they there? Oh? And she just said, who they there? That's how she just saw someone just tear Chris. Pia! Nakedness, just pia! Run at that house. She was like, she now went to the back. All her chickens were just like arrayed, just disarrayed, just oh my god. You got chicken is an animal that when things are not going well, chicken will let you know. And I saw them like, oh my god, this happened. Wow, this guy was precious. They just saw in the middle there. There's one chicken that's on the ground. Dead, died. The chicken has gone. The chicken has gone to chicken heaven. Confirm. She now look like damn. And when that's how they now started investigation. Niger until they can like investigation die. She carried the chicken off. She's like, this chicken looked like it was penetrated though. This thing smell like penetration. Oh! Okay, it's definitely penetration. That's how they catch the boy, yo. They catch the boy, and what did the boy say? Spirit that enter my body. Why do people always keep lying on spirit? Oh, it's the devil. What? Leave the devil alone. Leave the devil. What devil do? You went and climbed chicken. How is that devil? How is you yourself? I was sleeping. I don't even know. As I was sleeping, my body just strangling me. I don't know. Before I know what's happening, I'm climbing chicken. Oh, devil is using me. Devil is not using anything. I don't want to climb chicken, idiot. Stop doing all that rough break dance. Haba. It's crazy to me every single time. Devil spirit, devil spirit, devil spirit. Leave devil alone, leave spirit alone. Maybe devil won't be following you if you leave him alone. I never blame anything on devil. Anything I do bad is me. Foxy P, I'm gonna do it, confirm. It's ridiculous. You should just allow. So P, go and watch Blue Film. If you can't afford Blue Film, sit in front of your window. You're gonna see a girl that's carrying bread or selling a car that's walking by. Look at her long breast and soapy. Or read this by moonlight. No, nobody know, man. Chicken and the river. I want to give an Ebola update. Ladies and gentlemen, one thing I've been trying to do with every episode of Africa Today Show, just give like a slight update on Ebola, because I feel like this is something that's so big. However, we're not really giving it the attention that we should be giving it. Maybe because, a lot of people who watch the show are predominantly Nigerian. I'm Nigerian as well. So in Nigeria, it's not really that big. However, knowing fully well, myself being a member of the Liberian community here in the United States, I'm very, very good friends with a lot of people in the Liberian community, and knowing how significant this is to them. It's crazy right now the way Ebola is killing people deadly. I was just talking to one of the people who supports Africa Today Show so much, Lavi from Inner Art, and she was like, yo, this Ebola thing has gotten so crazy in Liberia that we're having consequences that we'd not even expect. Take for instance the fact that her auntie just had, she was telling me this news right now, she's from Liberia, she was telling me this news that her auntie had malaria. So she was having malaria symptoms and everything else. Things, and off of the symptoms, when you have malaria and everything else, that's how she's in the house, heart attack just hit her. They say, okay, you know what, this thing has passed, be careful though. Let's take her to the hospital. They took this woman to the hospital, malaria inside your body, heart attack has just hammered you. They took her there, they tested her, the doctors tested her for Ebola 3 times. As soon as they came out, negative. They said, we can't do anything, please go home. Right now, we're not treating anything else. They said Ebola. I'm like, heart attack? You will not even treat that attack? They said, no, we can't treat that attack. Oh, please just go back home. This woman now went home and died. So this is having consequences that are just beyond what they're supposed to be doing, you know. While we're on that topic of Ebola, I want to give a shout out to my boy JT from True Vision Clothing. This guy decided, a Liberian boy, the guy decided to put it upon himself to spread awareness about Ebola. So he made these shirts. This is amazing, man. You guys can see it at truevisionclothing.com. This guy did a great job, made these shirts. And what's the guy can't do that? So he can send, I believe, like almost like 2,000 or 3,000 of them back to Liberia. Maybe people they wear them, maybe they show, say, yo, this thing is real. Because a lot of people, then they doubt is Ebola really real and everything else. So he made this t-shirt. It was really, really nice. The guy did a good job. Say no handshake, don't touch people, do not touch clothes, you know, different things where we say you guys to know about. But in a very creative way where we say, you know, you could catch person eye and everything else. So I was like, yo, that's pretty nice, you know. It's good to see young Africans doing things to support our people back home. So please do support him. True Vision Clothing. You know, you can find them on Instagram, find them on Twitter. You know, make sure you go on there, support, like. Just drop them a line. Say, yo, True Vision Clothing, I might see what you know they do, man. Appreciate when I die. That's all you have to do. It's not asking for you to do much. You know, you can go on their website. If you buy clothes, it go feel bam to even do more for the people back home. It's a beautiful thing. I wish more of us could be like that. That's small shit. Even in Nigeria, this Ebola is having unintended consequences. The Ministry of Education just announced now that children, the school students just attack our children. They can't even go back to school till October 13th. Oh, can you imagine? They're already in the middle of Mba month. So October 13th, then November and December. So that means pretty much their school for this next semester is going to be like what, like 2.5 months. Like you barely going to learn anything. So it's going to be really, really crazy. And right now, you know the people who are happy about the fact that the school children are not back in school. Two people are happy. Lesson teacher, they're happy because they will come in and teaching lesson day in, day out. And number two is all those perverts. You know those uncle perverts that just be on the street. They don't have job, they don't have anything. They don't be sitting there. This girl on my show. Which class she did? SS1. Baby, you're gonna day inside. Yeah, I could just climb. I remember those days when I was living in a solo. This one is not a joke. I remember those days when I was living in solo, when I was still a young boy. I was like in JSS1. And I know one uncle that's like in his 40s. I was climbing one JS3 girl. JS3, how old are you? Like 11? You know? But it's like, she don't almost enter SS1. She don't already do her junior YX now. Yeah, she don't match up. That was it. So all these pervert, that's what they be doing. And it's crazy to me. I've talked to a lot of like my African female friends. And across the board, all of them be telling me like, the first person that climbed me was not my boyfriend. It wasn't somebody I was in love with. It's all this uncle, this bastard uncle that just wants you to come and sit on their lap and be pressing your breast and all that kind of stuff. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's very, very sad. So these children are supposed to be in school now. They are being exposed to all this nonsense. I'm like, God, now with us they pray, man. Hopefully with this long break where they get everything where they don't study, don't go fuck them up for their head. I mean, they can't go that school, can't they useless. But by God's grace, they will still bounce back. Our African children are very, very smart. That's why they're able to do so much with so little. Talking about Ebola and other people that it's been affecting, there's another set of occupational people that have been affected by Ebola so much, and they are who? But they are Shewo in Lagos. They are complaining loud and proud and saying, hell, Ebola is killing us. Because think about it now. You have people who their occupation as prostitutes is to provide pleasure through human contact and exchange of bodily fluids. And now you're saying there's a disease out there for which you should not even be having any human contact. Not talk about exchanging bodily fluid. So it's killing their business deadly. And at the same time, they recently came out and had a rally. They had a rally when they were talking about how Ebola is stopping their business. But they also came out under the auspices of the Nigerian wing of the African Sex Workers Alliance. Yeah, prostitutes don't get union, no. Ginger. They're doing it real heavy. Yeah, they came out and they said, look, our work now work, oh. Our sex work is sex work. If I climb 17 guys today, it's work. It's still work. It's my waist, it's my leg I'm hanging up, it's the penetration still going on, it's still work. I still go to my office every day, I have my uniform, my mini skirt, I'm still doing it, I have my tools of my trade, I have my conduct, I have my all these kinds of things. Yeah, it's very important that I do this thing every single day, and they're doing it. And they're using it to take care of their children and their family. I know people have an auntie that is on shower to send over a junior brother to university, confirm, not be saying it, and we know so she did do a show. It was a show that she was doing. Forget about all that secretary thing they were telling you in village. Is if you are in village, they can tell you that story. But when you are there in Lagos and you're walking past sign, I'm Coco, you're like, Auntie Jom Alpha. My name is not Jom, I'm Jane. So it's alright. God bless you. God bless you. It ain't nothing, man. It's what it is. I'm telling you. If you want to understand where these ladies are coming from, think about it. This was a research that I read a couple of years ago. They said Lagos is only ranked behind Rio de Janeiro as the sex capital of the world. What did they use to measure? They said anywhere in Lagos State, you are within 5 miles of a brothel. Now, what is a brothel? A brothel is not just like, oh, place where Ashewo do. That's a place where Ashewo they stay, as in they live there, then they bath there, then they chop there. Now they are based, now then they cheap. You know what I'm talking about? They say right then and there, that's where they're doing their business. Lagos State is a sex capital of the world, #2 in the world. You know, and if you think about it, me as a young boy growing up in Lagos, I can sit down here and I can tell you different number of Ashewo joints where I know. You can start from right there in Solo, Alaafin Street, right there beside Agor Palace and Akota Road, right there. If you want to enter Surulere, there's Empire. That one is even there. If you want to go Ikeja, there's Ambassadors off of Toyin Street. If you want to go Island, there's Bar Beach, there's Kuramo, there's even the small, what's it called? They get like small Kuramo waiting for a jar. This is just off the top of my head though. You never even enter inside Ojo. You never even enter inside Oshodio. These are just places where we say you just know, say at any point in time you show up there with at least good 500 card. How much 500 naira? 500 naira is like what? It's like maybe like $3 or $4 maybe. Yeah. You can climb woman, confirm. It's known. It's known. It's a fact. And you're talking about that's the brothels. You're not even talking about the girls that don't be standing on Kingsway Road. You're not talking about the girls that just start standing on Allen or Pebi. You're not even talking about the fact that every single club you go to in Nigeria, you can't even go there and meet just regular babes like, oh, hey, what's going on? My name is this. What's your own name? What do you do for a living? No, all the girls are Ashana. Yes, they might be going to school. They might see some girls from Osu or from Unilag or whatever, but they are there doing Ashana work. They'll be there. They'll tell you right now, like, look, all this already buy me shy, already buy me suya. It's good though, but I'm money that I need right now. So if you're ready, I don't already get your time for this one hotel right next. So let's go in there and do it. By the time we finish, the DJ gonna change music, we'll come back on dance. That's the way it is. That's Lagos for you. So these women asking for their rights, they're coming from a position of knowledge. They're saying that look, this thing is widespread. Every single person, not be our president, General Abacha, India and Shehu, India and Shehu give an apple chop. Instead of you just eat regular Nigeria Shehu, we say go give her a bad one, you go chop India and Shehu. That's why he mud. So it's something that's widespread. This thing happened before we say then carry me. When police carry me? One useless, you know, in Lagos, if you live in Lagos State and you're a boy that's in the street, they go carry you, shana. That's useless parole. When we say boys just they perambulate for night, police stop us, say they're looking for arm robber. No, we be arm robber, we no arm robber anything. But don't look say okay, they catch from Unilag boys and I will see. We have caught the suspected Curtis boys and blah blah all that kind of nonsense, you know, and they just carry them. We've caught the suspected arm robber boys. They're from Unilag. We have them in custody right now. So they just carry us going inside police station. As we read the police station, see as the police just as we dead jet, they never even process boys, even carry you inside cell, still for back of counter. Boom! That's why they don't show up with like 5 Ashana where they don't carry for streets. The things where they induce those women I see. Those women don't even enter cell, just the president, they do it, just to molest them and everything. These police are supposed to be catching criminals, they don't go catch this prostitute. What does prostitutes do wrong? Prostitution, yeah, it's illegal. But now say when I can't carry them, can't enter cell, can't rape them. So they have a reason to ask for their own rights. Because guess what, those girls, at the end of the day, what they do? They press, they climb some of them. At the end of the day, they come for more money where they don't make all that whole night. Give them. And that was it. They didn't no enter book. There was no charges. Nothing. It's crazy. You look at it like it's almost like a harmless crime or a victimless crime. However, let's be honest, and I know people will say this, and I'll be the first to say it. You have prostitutes where we say, no, be them. Choose that work by themselves. You hear all these girls, we go, let's say all these Benin girls, we go Italy for instance, say person being tricked them, say, oh, look, now secretary work, you're gonna go do for there, or you go help person carry Pekin or whatever. They can't reach there, they can't put them inside one kind of room, where say they can't decline, they can't seize their passports, can't tell them, say they go report them to immigration, all that kind of stuff. The girl doesn't want to go back to Nigeria because she doesn't want to disgrace her family. This is her opportunity to make some money and send back home. It happens, I agree with that 100%. But for me, based on what I've seen, most of these girls, they don't even get pimps. Some girls who say that they run their parole for Lagos, they don't even have pimps. They don't have any pimps. They don't have anybody that's forcing them like, climb this guy or else I will enjoy you. No, they might have 1 or 2 guys who say they go help them, they go bring customer come. Maybe if you don't show up, maybe if you're a boy, you don't know what things that happen. They could also, person could also say, bros, you want for a babe, I get ready for you now. You didn't like it. I will carry you come. You go see them for outside of Moremi Hall, you go see them outside of New Hall, Quinamina Hall, right there in Unilag. I know people where they do and die. One of my boys in babe self that confirm that shower that should do, and then they go school right there. And waiting the guy go do and say anytime when all this egbon come, and go just the outside of Moremi, does they chill. That's all those egbon go say, hey, egbon have fun. You want one of correct babe? Ah, this babe, she's sweet, she light skin, correct babe. The guy go bring your own girlfriend come. At the end, then when they collect the money, they go share him, and that's how he was living his life. He had no problem with it. You know, it was helping him pay his bills and everything else. So there's people like that, you know. So for me, knowing fully well, say this prostitution thing is on a major level back home, and these women, they suffer all kind of injustices. People, they treat them like they don't be anything. Person go enter inside a shit joint, brush a shower because you don't want to use condom. Why you not going to use condom? What's it they worry you? You know, so they do need their own rights. They are citizens. They are contributing to the society. Why don't you carry them and tax them for what they are doing? Every shower joint has to collect money every single month and give to the government. They're already giving that money to the police, ladies and gentlemen. That's a fact, for protection, because police know where Ashi joint did. Now, fact, I have Ashi joint. That Ashi joint I'm telling you about today, that one has been in Solo. I think we moved to Solo 20 years ago or 23. How many years ago? 23 years ago. It's still there till now, confirmed, and it has always been there. I know my boys, let me say them first time we them bust a nut, first time we them climb woman, and for that I shower drink. Me, I just swear, I thought my first time not gonna be there, but maybe second or third. Jesus. So the question for today, ladies and gentlemen, is this: do you believe it is time for us to consider legalizing prostitution in Nigeria? Are you for it? Are you against it? Go into detail. I enjoy Nigerians die. I like when you guys go into details. The people who listen to this show, very, very educated, and it makes me feel so good. So please, 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 you guys should go ahead and go in on that whole topic. Let me hear what you feel. Do you think it's time for Nigeria to consider legalizing prostitution, seeing that every single person, everybody, they do even all those on Coup, we say they go do party, even all those 60th, 70th birthday now, we say, you know, a whole bunch of young girls, girls, they is he uncle? Is he uncle? Is he are you here to help and serve? No, someone just came and carried us with luxurious bus from Uniben, and we just came. Oh, now be the dessert after the whole main menu. Oh, okay, we're done. Now shall we be that now? And they there. At the end of the whole parole, they can't count money give them. See Nollywood video. Every single Nollywood video, you must see situation where we say the girl climb person finish, they count money give them. It's a fact, because it's prevalent. That's the beautiful thing. You're not going to yard Nollywood video. The beautiful thing about those videos is that they're a reflection of us. They're exactly what goes on in our culture. It's us. Nobody say that go anywhere else, go invent that. Now us. So if they say something repeatedly, remember now in the early 90s and stuff, when they come out with all them Nollywood videos, they say that jazz, 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 jazz. People go say everything that jazz. But guess what? Everything in Nigeria at that point in time was jazz, and it's still jazz. Then they can't do all the ones who be saying that. Then they use people here, they do money, they use money. Now that Otukoto and everything else going to come out. It's true. It's a reflection of what's going on in our culture. Then 2000s, as going to enter inside democracy, what are going to see? All these big senators where they chop money and everything else. Now Ashana and everything else. Yeah, it's a reflection of our culture. It's what really goes on. Anyways, I appreciate you not dying, man. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. Thank you for the people that don't give me direction to Air Force. I believe say right now, if you even close my eye from London Airport, go to that university. But I'm definitely looking forward to that October 1st. Before then though, September 25th, the touts are actually going to be at University of Chicago, Urbana-Champaign. Kelechi and I put that whole thing up. This is somebody who supports and follows Africa Today Show. The interesting thing, shall we have a surprise for you guys. I can talk now. We're actually going to do a live in front of like the audience. We're going to do a live episode of Africa Today Show. It's going to be very interactive and everything else. So we're going to throw things out. The people going to throw questions back and everything. It should be a lot of fun. And the people who did that school, they're very, very smart. It's a wonderful school. So I'm really, really looking forward to that show. Hopefully, we might be able to get Africa Today Show on the road. Like this thing will be good for London now. Maybe I might be able to put together like an Africa Today Show live episode. Because I'm going to be in the school October 1st. So that next Friday, October 3rd. Maybe we can put something together. If you guys are interested, because it seems like a lot of people are watching this show from London. If that's something you guys are interested in doing, we might just be able to do that. We'll just rent one small hall, that kind of thing. You know, people will just come through, do like a real nice Africa Today Show. Everybody go interact, chill. Anybody with their wife feel like that, you know, you can make pop off or bounce or anything like that. But anyways, as we talk whenever I end this show, anything we don't die in our vote, and when in doubt, suck that breast, when in doubt, suck that breast, when in doubt, suck that breast. Ginger, ginger, ginger. Happy weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Man, I take it easy. God bless.